Hello, everyone, and welcome to neeceelexy. We are super excited to be having Athena Park here with us today. You guys might have met her in 2018 when I introduced a blog about her, but for the first time, she's going to be here in our live podcast visuals, and I'm excited to be having her. So just a little bit about who she is. She's a superstar, basically. She's a Canadian actress, a singer. She has been training and auditioning in Toronto as well as Los Angeles since she was age of 8, and she started her role in commercial as well as she went into television and film, and she has won several awards. So basically she knows what she's doing, and I'm super excited to be having her here today for the first time. Welcome to Neecee, Athena. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. Nice to finally see you with bright red shirt.
Yeah, we're like in the warm colors here. Yeah.
That's amazing. I'm super happy to have you here. I've been trying to get you in here for a while, but I'm like, okay, finally, we get to kind of have you here. And also a lot of my viewers who have read your article before, they get to see the woman behind that article. So we're excited.
Yeah. I'm very excited. Yeah.
So please tell us a little bit about who you are. Obviously, there's a full story behind the stuff that you do. So for those who don't know you, can you walk us through who's Athena Park?
Okay. Athena Park is an actor, singer, dancer. I've been dancing since I was super young, and I'm starting to step into making music, but I've always been an actor. I've been on Hobbie, which is a show on Family Channel, Hulu, etc. And yeah, she's in grade 12. Athena Park's in grade 12, working on her summatives. Yeah, she's really stressed out right now a bit because exams are coming, but it's gonna be all good. It's gonna be great. And yeah, she's living life.
I love it. So how did you start your career? I know you started very young at an age of 8, right? So what inspired you to get into the acting in the career? What were you just like, Mom, I want to be an actress?
This is a really fun story because in grade 4, my elementary school was having a play for the grade 8s only. And then I went up to the drama teacher, and little grade 4 Athena, went up to the drama teacher and was like, "You're putting me in the play, and I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna be with the grade 8s." And she was like, "Okay." So then I auditioned, and she's like, "Yeah, you can actually be in it," because she was like, "Yeah, just audition and have fun, whatever, but you're not actually gonna be in the play, etc." And I was like, "Okay, I'll audition." And then I actually made it, and then I was like the evil queen in Snow White. So it's a pretty big part, but then I loved acting as this odd, grudged over character with weird makeup, weird outfit, and I love that, and I'd rather be that than Snow White. So then I was like, I love being something. This sounds wrong, but I love pretending, being something other than who I am. You know what I mean? And playing around and giving different costumes and giving a different voice even. So that's how I fell into it. And yeah, I was like, "Mom, you're putting me in this after the play."
And the rest is history.
Yeah, the rest is history.
That's amazing. I love the fact that, since you're young, you're just you know what, this is my calling and this is something I want to do, and just kind of pursue it. I don't even know what I was doing when I was 8. It's amazing to see that, you're pioneering fashion and you're just I'm going to go with it. Then yeah, that's really incredible. And what would you, I know recently also you have also won the Young Entertainment Award.
Yeah.
Congratulations on that. That's a big deal. Can you talk us about how that was? And this is also for the Hobbie that you did, right?
Yes. Yeah. So I won that award for Best Supporting Actress in a TV series, and it was for my role named Savannah in Hobbie. And Savannah started off as maybe even considered a bully towards Holly, but Savannah grew up, and you saw that transformation for her, and then you saw her mature, and that was how I won the award, because I really portrayed that well, and from going to this major bully to Holly, into oh wow, she's actually because she's a bully, she's been through so much.
Yeah.
You saw her mature and you saw her grow up, and so I played that, like, that happy character in the end with an underlying factor of like, oh yeah, she's been bullied herself, she has a sad backstory. So yeah, that's why I won the award. Yeah.
Amazing. Congrats on all of those achievements. And so where can we kind of like watch this series? Where can we go?
Well, you can watch it on Hulu, Family Channel, and it's now recently been on Disney Plus. And yeah, you can watch it there. Yeah.
So make sure you guys check that out and go support her and watch, and also drop some review as well. So that would be really good. And I wanted to also get into your music, because I know you're also, you write your own song.
Well, I'm just a singer. So like Athena Park. But like the thing is, I've been wanting to create like an alternate name, because Athena Park to me is like an actor. And so I haven't really let out any of my songs yet into the world, but very soon my first song is going to be dropping. I'm really excited. I've been working on that for a while, actually, because like your first song is like, wow, you're kind of reborn, because when you book your first gig as an actor, you're born into this new world. But then now I'm switching over to like music in a way. I'm still going to be acting, but like switching over to music, it's like it's all new, you know? So I'm really excited for that to drop. And yeah.
Any release dates or exclusive content?
Probably like, okay, yeah, exclusive. I don't really know the date, but yeah, I'll create one soon, because it's be basically in the next month. So yeah, very exciting.
Stay tuned, guys. Make sure to, be ready to hear all the new exclusive content she's gonna be dropping. And so with your music style, what do you think it is? It's gonna be like more like, can you just drop us a little juice of what we can expect from it?
Yes, definitely like punk rock-ish, like grunge, I would say, touching into grunge, but more punk rock. Yeah, I've never really been like enjoying pop music, although like pop music's great, but like it's never really been for me. And so I've been like a storyteller through a song, basically. So it's basically a story that I'm singing. Yeah.
I can't wait to hear it. Make sure you send me the link so I can also share it here, and then people can actually go listen to it as well. With regards to your singing career that you're about to launch right now, obviously recording all of these stuff can have like so many exciting moments, as well as like being an actress, there's so many great achievements that you have achieved so far. So what would you say is one of your most memorable moments so far with being in the entertainment industry?
Wow. Oh, definitely booking Hobbie, because with some TV shows, like, you audition multiple times, but with Hobbie, I auditioned a good amount, because I went for like basically all these different characters, because they wanted me, but they didn't know like where I fit. So I fit into the TV show, but they didn't know like which character, basically. So Hobbie was definitely the biggest achievement, because I worked so hard to get there, and I worked so hard to actually book the job. Yeah, I auditioned for a lot of different characters, and finally like I booked one, and I was like, oh my god, like I just did it. I literally did it, and I was like, oh, the work is done. I was like, wow, okay, cool, we did it. Yeah. So it was a big relief, but a big achievement. Yeah.
Nice. So Savannah was the key. That's like, okay, this is the key.
Yeah, it unlocked the door. Yeah.
That's amazing. And I know, especially with COVID and all, a lot of the entertainment industry got hit hard, because I have a brother that also like in the acting and entertainment industry. So some of them have to like pivot or kind of like shift to how you guys even do through the auditioning. What would you say that some of the stuff that you guys made just changes as an actress to kind of make sure that you're still staying creative, you're still getting the booking and the gig for this during this pandemic?
Well, during this pandemic, at the very beginning, basically when we first got into lockdown, I got sent like 3 auditions, and I was like, how am I going to do this? And they're just like, film it at home yourself, self-tape. And I was like, I don't have any of the equipment. I just have my phone, maybe some like outdoor lights. So I was freaking out. And then the very first like self-tape that we did at home was in like my living room. And we used like a bunch of natural light, and it worked great. But then I was like, no, we have to upgrade, because this is going to be a long-term thing. So I'm going to invest in professional lights. I'm going to invest in like a stand and everything, like, and now we have a whole setup in the basement, and it's pretty cool. And we've come a long way, like me and my mom, because she's basically my partner and everything.
Yeah.
So we learned how to transfer all the files together and like, yeah, importing. So yeah, I've basically become a tech genius and my own editor, but yeah, definitely had to adjust a bit because of it. Yeah.
That's amazing. I love the fact that, you guys are like, let's improvise and make a new thing work and do what you gotta do.
Exactly.
That's really cool. And I know working with your mom could be super, super cool, because the first time I actually met you was with your mom at the studio for the launching of the sit down with Scott Yon. Yeah. So it was an incredible journey to just kind of like see from that time, and all the stuff that you have been doing is really amazing, and continue on doing it. I'm super proud of you. So just keep on killing it.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And growing up, what would you say is one of your biggest influences in the entertainment industry that got it, like, you saw, you like, what, I could do this?
Definitely Age of Adeline. That movie shook me to the core. It's not a really well-known movie, but it's with Blake Lively, and when I watched that, I literally I cried so much. But it wasn't even the fact that I was crying. It was just like, and it's not even that movie in particular. When I watched a movie in general, I would somewhat escape. Like there's a little block when you're watching a movie. I don't know if anyone else has experienced like this, but like for me, when I watch a movie, there's like, okay, I'm starting in watching the movie, I'm having a good time, I'm getting into it. But then kind of like at the peak of the movie, I lose like touch of reality, and I'm kind of just so invested in this screen. And that moment is like what I live for. And I want to give that to like other people. You know what I mean? Like that moment of like, whoa, like I feel I'm actually in the movie, Yeah, like I want to give that to other people, and like I want to be up there on the screen. So yeah.
That's really interesting that you mentioned how, like, get so invested into the character of the scene and kind of like a be part of it. Same thing with me. Like I do a lot of content creation and graphic designing. So whenever I see like an ad, or whenever I see a video, I am so curious about the editing process of it, but not necessarily the finished. I'm like, how did they do that? Like, what were they thinking when they put that text and imagery together? So I do understand like that escape of reality and kind of be in it. It's only you have to be in the actress to understand what that is.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool. And so being a very successful at what you do and achieving all this award, what would you say is one of the key advice you would give to anybody that wanted to be an actress, especially in the Canadian industry or like in America, because also you're in Los Angeles, right? So what advice would you give them?
Something I always tell my mom, and my mom always tells me, like we just say it back and forth to reassure each other, because this industry as an actor is it's tough, because you audition so many times and you book one thing in a year. So it's like, am I really being successful? Am I really getting ahead? Because I see all these other like girl actors like ages ahead of me, but I'm like, they're booking stuff, and I'm like, don't compare yourself to other people. And I always tell myself, play the long game, because this industry, especially in the arts, it's about consistency. It's about keeping auditioning, whatever. You didn't book anything, keep going. Like you're gonna chip away at, there's a saying, but like you chip away slowly, you know what I mean? So play the long game. Yeah.
That's really good. That's a powerful, just kind of being consistent, keep the momentum going, and that's how far you're going to get to. So thank you for that advice. And for those who are all watching, our young viewers, take this with a grain of salt. She knows what she's talking about. And so what can we expect from you in the next 2 to 3 years? Because I know you're working on the music. So what other things are you doing on the side?
Well, with this, I'm going to release the music, probably shoot a music video. I'm very excited for that. You can expect more on like social media, Instagram, probably YouTube, and that's about it. I'm focusing more on like school right now because I'm in grade 12, so it's like getting super heavy about like universities and stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be really fun. I'm gonna post more on YouTube because I'm gonna be in university. So yeah, there's definitely gonna be a lot more media content. Yeah.
University is going to be exciting, and I'm really happy that you get to have that experience, because for me, a lot of the things that I actually discovered good at was during university. It's like after leaving high school, you just kind of discover yourself with all the experience, all the cool things that you're going to be in. So best of luck, and whatever college or university you choose is going to be exciting. So,
thank you. Thank you.
best of luck on that. And another thing that I wanted to ask, because I know you've been, especially during the pandemic, you have your TikTok, you do a lot of content.
Yeah.
Tell us about that, because I love your content. Every now and then I just kind of see, I'm like, okay.
Thank you. No, TikTok is definitely one of my favorite apps right now. And I know that sounds like because everyone's saying that, but it's an amazing app. It's so amazing. But like with my content on TikTok, I scroll through it, and I'm like I consider myself like a viewer at that point. I'm like, oh, just scrolling, and I see someone do something. I'm just like, oh, cool. Like, how can I put my twist on that?
Yeah.
So then I set it up, I do something, and I'm like, yo, what's up? And then like it just gets into everything. So yeah, I really like TikTok because it's you can post anything and you'll just be accepted by like this entire community, you know?
Yeah.
And it's really amazing. Yeah.
Really cool. So what's your hashtag on TikTok, so those who want to go follow you?
Okay, so my username is Athena, ATHENA .PARK.
Okay. And all the other social media handle? I know you're gonna be on YouTube.
Yeah. My Instagram is ITS, like it's, and then Athena Park, no spaces or anything. Facebook is Athena Park. Twitter is ITS Athena Park, same as my Instagram. And my YouTube is just Athena Park. Awesome. And if I'm forgetting anything, just search up Athena Park and I'll probably pop up.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Athena. It's been really a pleasure. And I wish you all the best for the stuff that you do. And thank you so much for I know you're a super busy woman, but coming here is an honor. And if once you have your music ready, we can do another like sit down, and maybe like, you're gonna come here and kind of share your exciting news. And I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure being here. You're awesome and you're so fun to be around. So yeah.
Bye.